Hey everybody, how's it going? Travel Man Dan here, and welcome to this week's episode of Food Friday! Today is going to be an unbelievable episode as we're out here at Jollibee, the Filipino fast food hamburger spaghetti place, and I am excited to bring it to you. So sit back, relax, and get ready for an awesome episode. Let's go! Give me something good to eat. We are feasting. First, I'd like to say thanks for stopping by. If you're new to my channel and you haven't already, be sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you're notified when new episodes come out each and every week. Now, let's get things started with our experience here at Jollibee. I would like the Aloha yam burger. I just want the one piece with the spaghetti. Do you have the little Spam sandwich?
No, we don't serve those anymore. They're already phased out.
Oh, darn. Then I'll try the Halo. Couple of things I'd like to point out before we get going. First of all, the bill came to $19.13, so a bit pricey. But we got a ton of food, so it shouldn't matter, and it's my first time here. I don't really care about that. Second thing I want to tell you, that this particular location is on Beverly and Vermont in the city of Los Angeles. And I gotta say, this is the one that Anthony Bourdain went to, but it is not a good one in terms of pulling in, parking. There's only one way in and one way out, and the way that they have it structured is, as you pull in and get your food, if you want to sit here and eat like I am, you then have to pull out in some crazy traffic or go around the block and then pull back into the parking lot. So that's not the nicest and best thing going on here, but I'm sure the food is delicious. So let's go ahead and get started. We got our He-Man tray ready for the action. He-Man. Now, because I'm a huge Anthony Bourdain fan and miss him dearly, I wanted to go ahead and mimic his order here at Jollibee. I came to the very exact Jollibee that he went to. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get his exact order, but I came pretty dang close to it. And let me show you what I got. I got this one right here. This is called the Aloha Yummy Burger. And let me go ahead and lay that out for you. Take a look. It looks pretty good. It's got a big slab of pineapple in there. They bought these little Spam things. They were like a roll with a big chunk of butter on it and then a little block of Spam in there. Those look delicious. I think they were called Spam Little Bites. Unfortunately, they no longer serve them at this location, but we were able to go ahead and get something that I've always been curious about, and that is the Jollibee Chicken Joy, which is their version of the fried chicken. And we went ahead and got a little bit of their spaghetti. So take a look, and I'm going to give you guys a closer look up front, but that is what we got there, their chicken and spaghetti. Then we also got this crazy drink. I'm not even sure if it's a drink or if you eat it or whatever, but this is called Halo, and I'm excited to try this and get into this. Let's go ahead and start off right away with this Aloha Yam Burger. Take a look. It looks like 2 patties and a big chunk of pineapple. Looking delicious. You got smothered cheese oozing off of that delicious cheddar cheese blending in there with that lettuce. And let's go in for a bite, and I'll let you know what I think of it. Oh yeah. Oh, that's good. All right. Wow. That is delicious. It is really, really soft. First initial bite, there's some kind of juicy yellow sauce going on in there. The patties are cooked perfectly. Then when you bite into that warm pineapple, it like mixes in there really well with both those patties and is providing a sensational taste. I got to go in for another bite. I really like the way the pineapple mixes in with their meat. Take a closer look at that. 2 juicy, beautiful, stacked meat patties. And then look at this pineapple. It's thick. It's filled with all kinds of citric juices and blasting in there, mixing in there with that hamburger. And then I believe, yes, that's right, we have little strips of bacon. They got some kind of secret sauce that's dripping all over my hands. Really nice burger, this double yum burger. Yeah, this is good. This is really good. overall, this is a fantastic burger. It's served red hot and fresh. Take one last look as I'm going ahead and devouring this double yum burger at Jollibee. All right, well, the double yum burger, absolutely delicious. It did not disappoint. Now it's time to go to their signature thing, which is called the Chicken Joy. That's right, it is a piece of fried chicken. Look at this Goliath piece of fried chicken. You can see all the little crunchy nodes going on in this thing. That looks like a delicious piece of fried chicken right there. All right, I can see that this thing has been well dipped in some delicious batter, and then as it's fried, it turns crunchy. But I heard through the grapevine of news articles on food that this is the move right here, that you take this Jollibee gravy right here, and this is the ultimate move. This is how you do it. This is how you eat that delicious chicken. So I'm gonna go ahead and dip the chicken right into this Jollibee gravy like so. You can see pieces of crunchiness are falling off. Maybe I'll even drizzle all over there and go in. Take a look at that. Gravy is looking moist. It is flowing through all the little canals and channels of this crispy chicken. It's dripping. We're drip drip out the house. Let's go in for a bite. Oh wow. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, that is so delicious. All right. It is falling apart. Look at this. I'm peeling this apart. I'm taking this big bit of crunchiness. I'm just dipping it into the Jollibee gravy right there. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. The gravy, the seasoned batter that's surrounding this chicken is absolutely out of this world. Oh, it's so good. And you can see, this is no wimpy, skimpy piece of chicken. This is a large piece of chicken. It's got delicious seasoning in the batter. It is nice, and oh, you can pull it apart, and look at this. You get all these beautiful cubes of chicken just falling off. Oh man. Really delicious piece. And I gotta say, dipping this gravy, this is the move right here. Oh, wow. All right, most of the dips I've had have been a lot of batter. Let's go ahead and stir this whole piece of chicken in there. Look at that gravy soaking wet, oozing down all the breast of the chicken. I'm going in for it. I'm going for a delicious bite. Oh, man, we are feasting. Wow. Little Dunkaroo into the gravy. To drop a little knowledge on you. Check it out. In 1975, Tony Tan Cactiones and his family opened up the Magnolia Ice Cream Parlor in Cubao, Quezon City, Philippines. They started serving ice cream. People enjoyed it. But then they said, you should start serving hot food. It became so popular that a few years later, they ended up changing the name to Jollibee, and then in 1978, the first Jollibee was created. There are over 1,200 Jollibee locations worldwide. Predominantly, they're all in Southeast Asia, with them being over 100 restaurants in Vietnam. Another thing you might not know is the Jollibee mascot, who wears the red blazer and the white shirt. Yeah, he was created with the concept behind Mickey Mouse in 1980. Jollibee Foods Corporation aims to put 150 new stores within the next 5 years in the United States. So sit back and get ready for that chicken joy to be coming to a city near you. Anthony Bourdain called Jollibee the McDonald's of the Philippines. And he also called it the wackiest and jolliest place in the world. That may be true, and we definitely miss you, Mr. Bourdain. In 2017, Konstantin Spiro, the renowned author and food critic, went ahead and ranked Chicken Joy, Jollibee's fried chicken, number 3 in Food Beast's best fast food chicken of the world. Now, I can attest for that, and he's spot on with that. This stuff was delicious and definitely deserves a spot in the top 3. Moving on to the next dish, I think it's time for the spaghetti. And look at this thing, man. They give you a big old square thing of spaghetti. Pretty excited about this. Growing up in an Italian-American household, we always had spaghetti, raviolis, lasagna, so I'm no stranger to Italian food. And, well, I've heard a lot about Jollibee serving spaghetti at a burger and chicken place, but I've never actually tried it, so I'm really excited about this. Here we go. I'm going to go ahead and try this out. We'll give it a big spaghetti swirl. All right. Smells good. Smells like sauce. Maybe it smells quite like ragu. Take a look at that. Definitely looks like spaghetti. Let's go ahead and give it a taste. All right. Well, that is bizarre. Okay. There is some weird things going on in there. It's like a sweet paste. There's a lot of cheese going on in there, but for some reason, I don't know what it is, I taste fish cake. I'm not sure if that's me. I'm not sure if they put it in there because it's popular in Asia, but I definitely taste some type of weird fish cake. Let me go ahead for another bite. Okay. You know, I'm looking around for something. I'm looking for some type of fish ball or fish byproduct in this thing, and I haven't found it yet, but I definitely taste it. The spaghetti's okay. It's nothing like my dad's or my grandma's, but if you want a quick fill up and you want a carbo blast, this is a good option rather than fries, is to get the spaghetti. It's not terrible, but I don't absolutely love it. Interesting. All right, there are chunks of something in there. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe that's a piece of beef, a piece of pork. Maybe that's a hot dog. I don't know. It's definitely a hot dog. It's some kind of weird hot dog. All right, not too bad. I got to eat it all to let you know my honest opinion. I'm scarfing it down. The one thing I like about it is they give you a healthy portion, so that's pretty good. You get a bang for your buck, and that chicken was outstanding. As we close things out, and we're going to be getting back into restaurants, I want to go ahead and reminisce once again on Anthony Bourdain. So, you know, all I can say is he was a great travel show host, food host, whatever you want to call him. He really inspired me to go out there and really try doing this. I really watched his videos with a lot of guidance and really felt the confidence that came through after watching him. So I'm happy to be here at Jollibee where he came on his tour of Koreatown. Hopefully I did it justice and maybe smiling down and laughing at me. But here it is. This is the Jollibee spaghetti. It does have little hot dogs in it. The sauce isn't great, but I'm very critical of that. Being from my Buffalo roots, I've had a lot of really good sauce, and this is what you would expect from a fast food spaghetti place. Now it's time for this thing, the Halo Halo. And what this is, in Anthony Bourdain's words, were, it makes no goddamn sense. So this guy right here is a cool, refreshing drink full of, well, beans and little balls and squares of gelatin. Then it's filled with shaved ice. I think it's got some coconut milk in there, dropped on with these two delicious looking colors of ice cream. I think there's flan in there. It's getting a little watery because I went ahead and did it after, and it's quite hot in here. But take a look at this thing. They give you a spoon. I'm going to go ahead and sip it and let you know what I think of it. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. First impression, it's like a really light flavored milkshake. It's got ice fragments and particles going through it. You can taste the milk from the ice cream seeping down and mixing in there. There's some kind of coconut flavor in there. I'm going to go ahead and use this spoon and really get after this thing. Oh, that's so refreshing. Look at this. I got a big chunk of flan. You guys know flan, right? It is from South America. It is a delicious, like, egg tart pudding thing. Really good. Let's go ahead and try that out. It's creamy. This thing is awesome. You know, I've never had this, and I've been to the Philippines before, but I didn't try this thing. But wow, what a delicious little flavored drink this is. I'm trying not to get brain freeze. I'm reaching down into the lower depths, and look at what I got here. I got all kinds of fruits and beans. Check that out. I don't know what that is. Okay, it looks like they got red beans in there, squares of gelatin mixed in there with that ice. Really weird. There's things in there that taste like cartilage and gelatinous material. Then there's things that are a little bit tougher, like uncooked beans. Oh, look at this one. We got some type of green square thing in there. Okay, all kinds of fun little goodies going on in there. And who would ever think about adding beans to an icy drink? But it is delicious. Let me go ahead and drink a little bit of this thing. Oh, I got a little on my nose. But check this out. You got white beans, red beans in there. Okay, really nice and refreshing. Interesting flavors going on. These are little jelly cubes. It's like having like a fruit cake that's been melted down, added with ice cream and ice, and then a little drop of flan. This thing is amazing. I'm going for a big chunk of yellow ice cream. I can't tell what flavor it is. Very light. Okay, it's refreshing, beautiful for a hot day to be drinking in a car. One thing I like about this, each little spoonful at the bottom, you never know what's going to come up. It's like pulling a treasure chest of beans, okay? Not quite like boba, right? It's not as soft as boba. They're a little harder, and they add for a good flavor when you're eating all this ice stuff. Now the milk is some type of rice milk, maybe an almond milk, because it's not as thick as whole milk going down, but it's got a beautiful flavor to it. Not a lot of vanilla stuff going on in here. We're starting to get a little brain freeze. You know, next time I go and try the little nitro, I'll make sure I have one of these on hand. What a difference this thing is. It's like a milkshake, a boba, a root beer float, and, well, a sundae going all on in one drink. Oh man, I can't tell you how refreshing this thing is because how hot it is. As you can see, I'm sweating. It's really hot in my car. I'm in Los Angeles. It's about 90 degrees, but this thing makes it all worth it going down. Jollibee, baby. Halo, halo. Gotta try one. That may have been one of the strangest things I've ever drank, eat, whatever you want to call it. Well, that's going to do it for us today. Thanks again for stopping by and checking out today's episode. I just want to say thanks. And if you haven't already, be sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button right there. Ring the notifications bell so you're notified when new episodes come out each and every week. Go ahead, give me a like on this video. Drop me down a comment below. Let me know what you liked about it. Or if you can suggest any other restaurant I should check out, I'd love to hear from you. Wow, this was an amazing episode for me to film. I really had a great time going ahead and piggybacking off of Anthony Bourdain's episode. I hope you saw something cool and fun, like the exact location that he came to on his episode. I hope you learned something new and interesting, like all the knowledge I dropped about this great place. But most of all, I hope you were inspired to get your butt to one of these Jollibees and try out their delicious food. Their Chicken Joy is unbelievable. And their Halo Halo, whoa, you gotta try it. You're gonna absolutely friggin' love it. Thanks again for watching. I'm Travel Man Dan, and remember, it's a big world out there. Make sure you see every bit of it.